Panthers, and welcome back to another episode of PTV. I'm Sydney Scott.
And I'm McKenna Castillo. We have a lot of important announcements, so let's head right into it.
The winter dance concert titled Hey Siri will be held December 5th through the 7th in the PAC. Tickets can be found at mphs.org. Make sure to secure your tickets before they sell out.
Last Friday, our football team traveled to San Clemente and fought a tough game and ended with a win of 24-13. They have advanced to the CIF Division II semifinals. The team will play Yorba Linda at home this Friday at 7 in the Panther Stadium. We would also like to congratulate Shane Rosenthal for becoming the high school state record holder for career receptions, with 304 receptions in total.
Recently, the boxing community has been going haywire over recent matches. Here's Trace with more info on one specific showdown.
Hey Panthers, if you were unaware, boxing legend and heavyweight champion Mike Tyson had a match with YouTuber Jake Paul, aka the less cool Paul brother, on Friday. This was Mike's first official fight in 19 years. Now, not a lot of people know this, but Iron Mike actually had 2 fights on Friday, one with Paul and the other with Father Time. Just this past June, he turned 58. Now, this is evident because he fought the entire match with a knee brace. And here's Jake Paul. Whoops, wrong photo. There we go. Some people only say he's boxing to earn the approval of his older brother Logan, but who knows. Ultimately, Jake Paul took home the win. There were no KOs, but the judges all unanimously decided he won the match. I don't know why Tyson scored so low, but it's possible that it's the same reason his Fitbit recorded 5 steps during the entire match. He just didn't move. This fight was exciting to watch, not because of any exciting moves, but because it was a 27-year-old fighting a 58-year-old. Some call it a fair fight, but I call it elder abuse. I just hope they both had fun. That's all from me. Now back to the desk.
Attention all juniors and seniors. If you're interested in becoming an outdoor school counselor for this spring, applications are available now. You can pick one up in the College and Career Center in B1. Make sure you turn them in before this Friday to be considered.
This past Wednesday, 4 NPHS athletes participated in the Fall National Signing Day. 3 of the athletes were from our baseball team, starting with Cameron Fawcett, who signed with USC. Luke Medhurst signed with the University of San Diego, and Owen Mealy signed with Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. They were congratulated by their coaches and teammates, along with their families. Last, but certainly not least, was the lone representative of our girls' soccer team, Sienna Meyer. She signed with UCLA. We are so proud of all of these incredible athletes and look forward to seeing what they accomplish in their futures.
We want to congratulate Arth Delsani on this performance at Carnegie Hall on November 9th. He was able to play in New York City alongside many other talented musicians all across the country. Great job on this incredible accomplishment.
Even though they are not always in front of the camera, behind the camera, Prowler writes articles, stories, and so much more. Here is Cody to show us how they get it done.
With everything online these days, thanks Cameron, the good old newspaper gets passed off along the way. However, at our school, Panther Prowler works extremely hard to provide us news on current events and school events. I talked to some Prowler chiefs and a photographer to find out how they get it done.
I joined Prowler because I took Intro to Journalism as a freshman and I fell in love with writing there. And it's a really fun class to take. In my first year on staff, I had so much fun, so I continued with it this year.
I've always loved writing. I felt like it would be like another outlet to express like not only myself in opinion pieces, but also like staying up to date in what's happening when I write news articles or just like different things.
Found that I really just genuinely have a passion for writing, and Prowler just gave me a forum to do that.
Inside the classroom is a lot of the page design, but we also like assign articles in class and we brainstorm and we write, especially if it's like a collaboration article. If you can see like the person that collaborating in class and work together on that.
So a lot of the writing gets done in class, but outside of class we have to do a lot of the interviews for photos. A lot of that is not at 7 a.m. in the morning. So we have to go to sports games, events, all sorts of things like that.
You have to be a go-getter. You have to go and get them to interview.
Now that we know what goes on inside Prowler, let's find out why someone should be interested in joining.
You should join Prowler because it's a really fun environment and all the people there are great. It's also a great way to get involved with the school and school activities because you have to go and like talk to people, you have to go and interview, you have to go to events so that you can write about them. And so it's a really great way to just get involved.
It teaches you a lot. It's not even like a class, it's like a job. Like, you're not going every morning to zero period, like sitting and taking notes. You are hands-on doing the work.
The camaraderie that you get from Prowler will last far outside of your school day.
Reporting for PTV, this is Cody Davis alongside Sydney Scott.
Join Prowler.
Applications for Prowler will be available later this year, and more details on how to join will come out then. Ending on a good note, Thanksgiving break is upon us. Next week, November 25th through the 29th, there will be no school. We hope you have a fun and relaxing fall break.
Well, Panthers, that's all the announcements that we have for you today.
Just a few more days, Panthers, before we all have a well-deserved break. You can do it. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.